October 10th. It's supposed to rain all day. It's raining now. So I am going to go across that creek into that swamp, try to scout my way back to those ag fields, and just kind of spend the day out there looking, see if I can find a big buck bedroom out there. I know there's some good ones in there. I don't think anybody's over there hunting. At least I haven't seen any cars parked up and down there yet. So of course it's early. It could all be change in about a week and a half. That could all change. So but I'm gonna go out there, see what I can see. Tomorrow's supposed to be a good day, so I want to get this scouting in while it's raining. I brought my waders with me and my backpack there to cross that creek if I need be, because with all this rain, it's pretty wet over there anyway. And so with all this rain, it could be pretty rough. So, all right, got a scrape. Still got about, I don't know, 500-600 yards till we get to the edge of the swamp. Then we got 100 yards or so through it to that creek, and then try to get on the other side of it. But quite a few acorns this year, so deer are up in these oaks eating these acorns. So who knows? Maybe we'll run into one today. Just gonna kind of keep going and hopefully find some good sign. I'm almost back to that creek. I don't know if you can see, there's some taller trees right along that. That's the other side of the creek. This is the 100 yards of swamp that you got to go through to get to the other side. But as I've come up here, we got a trail coming out of there that way. We got a trail coming out of there that way. We got a trail coming through here. So as I've gotten down into the swamp, the sign is picked up. There's more runways coming through here. And this is really where you want to be, down in here anyway. Up in them oaks is nice. They come out there to feed, but for the most part, the big ones, they stay down in here until dark and then go up there. So, but staying after it, found some good runways. No good rubs or big scrapes or anything like that yet. Haven't even seen a bed down in here. So I got a feeling when I get up close to that creek, though, there's probably, I don't know, another 60 yards, 50 yards. When I get up into there, probably going to start finding some beds. So, all right, staying after it here, just looking. All right, found my way across. And 2 logs right there. That's what the creek looks like that way. That's what it looks like that way. Kind of shallow right here, but that mud over there is deep, boy. So it might be just as easy to cross down there. I saw this log, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark this on onX. All right, so I'm probably, I don't know, 30-40 yards on the other side of that creek. I walked out into the middle trying to get to those big trees over there, and there's a little creek that runs through there, maybe like 10 feet wide. And you can't see it because of these. Well, I stepped in it, and of course, all the way up to my waist, and now but as I circled around to come to this, I found a nice bed here. See where it's all matted down. I don't see any hair down in here. I did find a tree stand back there, but there were branches and everything growing through the bottom of it and around the steps to go up. So nobody's been in that thing in years. It's one bed. There's none. It's one bed. I don't see any more around here. So it's a big bed. This is a big bed, but who knows? It's in here. Definitely using it with this all mashed down like this, though. Found a little, like all these tall trees in here, high ground in here, so it's good and dry. Look at this runway. Look at that runway down. cuts like this. Right there under that. Right through them two trees. Yeah, right there. Right through them two. I'm going to follow this runway around. There's some tall trees out here, and then it loops back over there, so it kind of makes a circle around that big bog right there. So I'm going to do that. Try to get to that other side, see if I can find some good rubs. This is a heck of a runway, though. Got me away across to these big trees here. Just found this deer run across here. I got a picture of a small 8-point back by the edge of that swamp where that oaks drop down into. I had the camera there. As I was out here, my camera went off up there, so I must have pushed one around out here. So they're definitely in here. I'm hoping when I get up to these tall trees, I find some good sign. Long ways out here, but I finally found good. I mean, there's a big oak tree right over there, and a lot of maple trees, a couple oak trees, and I mean, it's just beat right down. So what we have here is we have private over here about 400 or 500 yards, and it comes up and then it goes across this way. So we got private 400 or 500 out here, comes like this, and it makes an angle and comes across about 200, 300 yards up in front of me. So I'm kind of right in the corner of it, off of those ag fields. Those ag fields are there. So I think I might have just stumbled upon some good bedding. I've only seen one good rub coming across, and it wasn't even that good. I mean, it was a good rub, but nothing crazy. So still kind of looking for that. When I marked this spot, I think it's better to come in over here and walk that edge and then come in, than come across the swamp like I did. But you got to do this, especially in a new spot, if you're going to find out. So found a lot out today. Still going towards those ag fields to see what's up there, but this is a good spot right here. Found another bed down there. So what we got is, got all kinds of oaks up here in front of us, back here, and that's right before the ag fields. But I already found what I was looking for over here, and that's the bedding area. So I found all of that, made it down to this creek. I'm gonna go ahead and start working my way back to the truck. The weatherman lied. It was supposed to rain all day today, and it's pretty nice out right now, so I'm gonna go hunting. So, but I did find a good track here. Here and there, and that's, I don't know, that big. So that track's a good sign. The pictures I got, obviously good signs. Looks like I got a bear den right here beside me or something, so I need to get out of here. Or maybe it's just raccoons or something, I don't know. See where they're going up underneath the, and up in here too. But there's some beach sand right here, so it looks like it's real easy to cross this little creek. So I'm gonna cross this creek here, up and kind of head back. Well, I found a tree climber locked in a tree that's been there forever. There's a tree stand. I just crossed that creek, it's right there. So then I run into a tree stand as soon as I cross the creek. There's a camera right back there that I saw. And get this, deer carcass. Yeah. They just left the deer cart out here. Oh, it's got that's pretty slick the way they did that. They got wheels from a wheelchair on there so they don't pop, and they're still good. Yeah. Pretty nice deer cart right there. Hope boy gets one and gets to use it this year. Heck, maybe if I shoot one down in here, maybe I'll use it and just give it back to him. Huh. Learn something new every day, I guess. Well, so I found that tree stand. Went about 100 yards. There's another tree stand. They don't want to cross that creek. It's right there. I was way down that way. And then I get across and come out. Now I found 2 tree stands. So this tells you you gotta get to that other side. You gotta get them deer before they get here. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna try to do anyway. Oh, look at this. I'd say that guy in that tree stand's baiting. Is there gotta be a camera around here? Nope, no camera. Not that I see anyway. Oh, yes I do, right there. He's got me. Got me looking at his bait right there. Where's the camera? Oh yeah, that's a Tacticam too, so he probably seeing that right now. All right. Brought to you by Vitamin Water. Blueberry pomegranate. Good stuff, Maynard. Didn't really find the sign I wanted. Found some good sign, but not the sign. So track that on Onyx. Now I'll go back, look at all the spots I was at. I know there's a spot a little further to the north. All right, in here good and early. It's like 6:25, 6:30. I came back to these hills. The wind is perfect for it. The other night we were out driving around. I saw a real big buck in these ag fields up here. I know that there's buck bedding up here about 200 yards, which the trail walks by it. And the trail's down below and it's up on these ridges. And I found those buck beds a couple years ago. Well, my plan was to go there. When I come through, he had beat me there. So I had shined my light up and I could see him laying there. So he already beat me, so I just kept walking. I didn't even stop. I just kept right on walking. Got about 200 yards past him up on one of these ridges. Hoping that maybe he'll get up later and come by. Now, I don't know. He's already seen me and seen which way I'm walking, so I don't know. But I got all these ag fields up here, too, and there's a couple good runways that come across this saddle right here, so might get something else, but I'm pretty sure that's that big buck that I seen out in the ag field, so we'll see. There's not too many of them around that are that big, not on state land anyway, so we'll see. It's early. It's crazy early. I turn the camera off, I can't even see my hand. It's so dark, but wind's right. We're gonna get in here early and we're getting after them, folks. It's 11 now, so I waited an extra hour after he left to do it, but just kind of sitting here. Real slow morning, so I thought I would give a couple grunts on the old Benson grunt tube, and it wasn't, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 10 minutes later he come through. So I don't like to blind call like that, but it was more out of boredom this morning. I hadn't seen anything, so. But yeah, what a beautiful morning though. Nice out. Got a little bit of rain going on there when that deer come through. It was raining, so I had my glove up on top of my camera to keep it from dry, so when he got underneath me it was kind of hard tipping it forward. I thought I was going to drop that glove in front of him, but it didn't. It stayed on, so. Alright, I'm going to get down, and I brought a trail camera with me today, so I'm going to put a trail camera over here and just kind of see what's coming through, so. Swamp where I was at yesterday scouting, except for I went right to the edge of the creek. I didn't cross it, only because right back here I found some good rubs, and then it was all matted down with a scrape, probably like 40 yards right behind me here. Yeah, it's about 40 yards or so. So I figured I would stop. There's a couple good runways coming to that. And my wind is kind of going like this, which is back towards the creek. So there's some runways that run across this way. So what I did is I went past them. Hopefully let the deer come like this. And then my wind is good. So we'll see. Hopefully this works. Somebody up by where I park put a tree stand literally about 20 yards off the road. Like a ladder stand, like a big ladder stand. I picked up about 10,000 new friends. They're everywhere. No deer tonight. Two pretty long sits, and I only saw that one 4-point. Really thought I'd see something out of the swamp